Tonight, an FEN News special with Air Force Sergeant Rusty Barfield.
The last 2 days, FEN News has provided updates on Mount Pinatubo from Clark. But with the events this morning, Air Force Sergeant Chuck Kramer and I have bolted to Subic to bring you an overview of the day's activities. Let's begin by taking you back to 8:45 this morning. The waiting game didn't last long at Clark. Less than 48 hours after all non-essential personnel evacuated, Mount Pinatubo erupted, sending ash and gas thousands of feet into the sky. This video was shot while the last 1,500 people at Clark were bugging out to escape the danger of the volcano. The scope of the eruption could be seen for miles, but safety was the main concern as Mount Pinatubo continued to fill the sky.
So anybody that is stationed, has relatives stationed at Camp O'Donnell, they are safe.
The eruption took on presidential interest. Philippine President Corazon Aquino flew into the Dao evacuation point to discuss the magnitude of the eruption with volcano experts and base commanders. After looking at seismic activity with volcanologists, the president addressed the military community at Subic and Clark.
Excuse me, President Aquino, do you have any comments for the U.S. military contingent?
In fact, I was just asking General Studer how long the evacuees in Subic would be staying. So it's all really dependent on what the findings are here.
Are you pleased with the evacuation that's been going on the other side of the mountain?
In fact, Secretary Ramos, who is the chairman of the National Disaster Coordinating Council, has been at work months before this happened, so we have been prepared for this eventuality.
Secretary Ramos, are you pleased with what's been taking place so far on the evacuation?
So far it appears that all of the local councils, led by the mayors and the governors, as well as the community leaders, have done their jobs, and there have been no fatalities or not even injuries reported so far arising out of the volcano itself.
Well,
thank you for the support of everybody.
Even though Clark is on the back doorstep of the volcano, the ash and debris from the eruption drifted northwest. Navy journalist Bill Houlihan has more on the effects of the eruption on the San Miguel community.
Almost immediately following the 8:54 a.m. explosion,